After the Amherst game, we got to flip the switch pretty quickly. We got to play Hamilton the next day, so go hit the showers, come back, go onto the bus, go about 20 minutes to our hotel.
So we went to the hotel, got to Hamilton pretty late.
And then coach, as soon as we get to the hotel, has us reading the scout for Hamilton.
About how Hamilton played and what their strengths and weaknesses were.
There's no time to even think about the day before. It's on to the next one.
I hadn't really had a share of bed with another dude in good solid 5 or 6 years. So sleeping with Sterl was, I mean, it wasn't weird, but it was just different.
I think sleeping in the same bed as Sterl would be an experience, because picture sleeping in the same bed as a toddler. Can't stop moving, they're jittery, he probably talks in his sleep.
I think I'd get kicked a lot, you know? Like, I think you'd be getting kicked a lot. Like, he probably is, like, envisioning, like, chasing a squirrel or something like that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Sterl's the type of guy that you kind of wake up in the morning, he's just kind of trying to cuddle you a little bit like
I've
that.
actually seen him sleeping with his eyes open.
Went to bed, did homework, and then the next morning we woke up and did a little walk and stretch.
Coach likes getting us up at, like, 8:30 to do some stretching, and it sucks. I mean, like, we don't have to be on the bus till 11, so he gets up at 8:30, and then we have breakfast at 9, and then we have like an hour and a half.
Don't forget the parking lot wrestling.
Oh, yeah, we have parking lot wrestling.
Slapping knees.
Yeah, that really gets you going.
Sort of like activation game, hitting each other's knees, which was interesting.
We have a team breakfast. I know a lot of guys hit the pool in the morning to kind of stretch out, and then you kind of have like an hour and a half just to like chill in the hotel room.
Catch some Saturday morning English Premier League games.
Yeah, sleep. That's what usually I do.
Yeah.
Pre-game, people like to do a lot of different things to get ready and focus. You know, some people like to listen to music, some people sleep. But for me, the only thing that gets me going is some good old-fashioned literature.
What is the world's longest river?
The Nile River.
We get on the bus and we head out to Hamilton, and we start our whole pre-game preparation all over again. The Hamilton game, at least for me, was like I think all the seniors was kind of like a revenge game. Like last year, we went up there and we lost 2-1 in overtime, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago, and that was kind of the low point of our Tufts soccer career. I remember having a like team meeting in the locker room after the game to kind of just figure out stuff that was going on. So it was kind of bad memories from Hamilton, and we definitely wanted to correct that.
And now we're all set to go as the two teams head for midfield.
Everyone was pretty dialed in, and from the start we started in a 3-5-2, and we kind of took it to them at first. Missed a couple good opportunities, but didn't really give up much. It was 0-0 going into the half.
The first half will end scoreless. There's Kachukchi in there, watches it roll out, and that is the first 45 minutes.
I think it came from Beej. I think he played it out, and then there was a series of passes to the midfield, and we just broke them down pretty quick.
Back to Johnson. Johnson with a pass to Braun. Kevin Tasker out there. Gets it in the box. Eichhorst, pass over to the far side. Here's the kick into the box. That's one loose. Here's a chance shot and a score.
It ended up to Joe, and it was like a good team play. Like we had 7-8 passes together, and we scored off of it, so that was good. It literally came from the back all the way up to the front.
Yes, number 25, Joseph Braun gets the goal, and Tufts leads 1-0.
Joe Braun found himself in a very good spot and just had a clinical finish.
Yeah, and we were able to lock it down from there.
As this one will roll out and the time will expire.
Luckily, we rotated a bunch of guys because it was the second game of a Sunday, so a bunch of guys got action. Z-Doge made his debut.
My first game back.
First game, he was buzzing around the field.
5-minute power shift.
Literally had more fitness in those 5 minutes than probably most of the team did that entire game.
It's true.
It's really true.
First minutes of the year. Absolute grindy power performance. 5 minutes, press.
Welcome to the locker room. This is the type of songs we play. I want Bleeding Love by Leon to lose, but it's not going right now.
A lot of really bad ones.
It wasn't a bad weekend. We were on the road to both two hard teams, and it was also a doubleheader. I had exams the next day that we got back. Overall, just a tough weekend. So to get 3 points out, I wouldn't say it's that bad.
Today in the Lions Den, we got Joseph the Brain Braun. Welcome, Joe.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Joe, I want to congratulate you on your first goal, and hopefully many more to come. If you had to describe that goal in one word, would it be bliss?
Bliss? Wouldn't go as far as say bliss, more as relief. Yes.
How about release? How about that word?
Release. No, not release.
We asked this to one of our previous interviewees. Spell pavilion.
B.
There's been one question and one question only that I've been getting from my fans about you. And it's, what is your off-season workout routine?
Okay. I walk into the gym, head over to the squat rack,
No.
Yeah.
walk away from the squat rack.
Definitely. No, definitely.
Hit the bike for a little bit,
Squats.
and just a lot of stretching. Kevin, how was your billiards game?
This kid puts more hours in the billiards room than he does in the books. And that's a fact. You could quote me on that.
And on the soccer field. And would explain my stats. Joe, if you had to describe one thing that's the closest thing to real magic, what would it be?
I don't know. I don't know.
Joe Braun, what comes to mind when I tell you that I love baby powder?
You know, a pregame routine, a little baby powder on the palm of the hand, a little dap everywhere on the body.
Yeah, dap where?
Maybe some down the shorts. I don't know. Keep it fresh.
South of the border.
Yeah.
No, dap.
Now we're talking.
Tell me right where it goes.
We got our striker pair here, Joe Braun, Kevin Holliday. I'm going to test them a little bit with how well they know each other. We're going to name Kevin's favorite candy on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Sour Patch Kids.
Almond Joy. I didn't know Kevin was a geriatric 80-year-old woman.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me, Z. One thing I thought we could use this time for is to really strengthen that bond. So I just wanted to share some of my deepest secrets with you, and was hoping that you might do the same with me.
Okay.
All
I
right.
can get on board with that.
Absolutely.
Strengthen the connection.
All right, yeah, and you know what, Joe, I'm just going to put it all out there on the table, right here, right now. About 5 minutes ago, I did fart.
Oh, I smelled something.
I mean, if everything's coming out right now, I might as well say it. I've seen Travis Van Brewer climb in a magical little door and talk to what seemed to be Santa Claus. I've never wanted to cuddle anyone more than our assistant coach, Jordy Schifatelli.
Preach.
I think Hawaiian pizza is cultural appropriation.
I think Halloween should be called Indigenous Ghosts Day. I don't think I'm going to do any more homework tonight.
So after that little sentimental segment, now we're going to get into a little trivia game where we, co-host, try to stump the brain.
Let's get it.
Joe, what is
Call me brain.
the brain? What is the most dangerous shark?
The tiger shark.
Correct.
You got it. All right,
question.
Joe. Time to turn up the thermostat.
Well, I mean, he's not going to get this one. In one word, describe Connor Coleman's success on the field.
Stumped.
That's awesome.
We got him.
That's actually perfect.
He's going to be so pissed.
Just another day on Rattlesnake Radio. Joe Braun, it was a pleasure with you.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Going to the Middlebury game, we knew they'd be formidable. They always are. They're always a good team, well organized, but we were very confident. I think we kind of knew we had our mojo back after the Hamilton game a little bit, and we were ready to turn the switch back on.
Middlebury's always a game on our schedule that we circle every year, I would say. Coaches, alumni, so that's definitely going into it. He lets us know where he went to school and how great they were at the time. We came out and played, I would say, our best game to date against Middlebury.
It's also a big game for everyone, especially the older guys on the team, because it's the homecoming. It's the return of all the guys who you played with in the past 3 years. So you really want to show you're still keeping up the program, you're still keeping their legacy going.
So in the beginning, the game was pretty even. Middlebury was pressuring us hard. We were pressuring them hard back. A couple good chances back and forth. I think we hit the post and then they hit the crossbar. But basically from then on, after we scored our first goal, it was really all us. We created a lot of chances. I think we dominated the game. They were still a good team, but I really think we just were at our best that day and played our best soccer.
I remember we had guys from when I was a freshman back playing there, so we wanted to prove to them that we've grown up a little bit, especially the seniors, and kind of we're leading this team in the right direction. So that definitely plays a role in it, in that atmosphere of the crowd. It's awesome during homecoming.
For sure.
So both of those combined just made it a game we had to win.
3, 2, 1. Ball game.
The Mount St. Vincent game, we were really worried about getting a little too overconfident after our performance against Middlebury. Coach put a lot of emphasis on us staying humble, working hard, not taking anyone lightly. And I think we continued our really good performance into that game, although we started a little bit slow. Once the goals got flowing, they got flowing. And again, pure respect to that team. They were super classy, but we were just too good on the day again.